Hello, welcome back to Crafters League, uh, Project Diablo 2 Season 8, or in between 8 and 9. This is an update on my Mind Blast Assassin. I'm recording this on February 20th, which puts us at, what I guess, 11 days of ladder now. It's been a little over a week since my last update. And here's what she looks like now. So still doing Mind Blast. All the points are in shadows. Mind Blast is max. It's now sitting at level 47 Mind Blast, doing 12k damage per shot. Synergies are all maxed at Psychic Hammer, Cloak of Shadows, Shadow Warrior, and the rest of the points in Fade. I think I'm 1 point away from maxing Fade now. And then anything after that will go into Weapon Block. She's now running Dual Claw, a +5, very close to really good. I wish it had rolled 2 on the assassin skills, but this is the best I've crafted so far. The 12 FCR is important there because the breakpoint is 102, so that extra 2 makes a big difference in the craft roll there. Lem runes in puzzle piece for 2 sockets. I have lems in there now. Gold is pretty important in this ladder for gambling, and people are buying up keys and all that as well. So having some gold is really helpful. The other claw is the same shopped one from before, +6 to Mind Blast, has a mana after each kill jewel in it. The gloves are the same, 20 FCR, big magic find, mana after each kill. The belt is the same, 20 FCR, 91 life. I think this ring is the same, 10 FCR, Vitality Life as a bounty craft. The other one is a rare ring with strength, all res, 1 life after each kill, a little bit of mana. I do have my first 20 FCR ring. I don't need it the way that I'm set up right now. And it's actually, it's a really good summons on ring with damage. I haven't found a buyer for it yet, but I would trade it for 20 FCR with stats that I need instead. If there's a Zon out there that wants that damage, attack rating, mana leech, it's really nice. I just don't need a lot of the stats myself. The boots, I think, are the same as well. They've got 10 FHR, which helps me reach my next breakpoint. They've got the PDR slam. Nothing amazing, but it helps round things out. The armor is definitely new. Only 10 FCR the armor now. I was using 20 before. This one has more life. It has mana after each kill, and it's got that poison length reduction. The amulet is new. I crafted this myself. 2 shadow, 10 FCR, cannot be frozen, and more PLR, which is helpful in maps too. The amulet I purchased. Only puzzled for 1 socket, unfortunately, but I've got a shale in there for FHR. 220 all res, slammed for life after each kill. A Geeds, and then the rest are skillers. No skillers with life yet. Random life and res, charms, and Annie, a torch. Not a whole lot of changes there. The Merc, still using this amp bow. I've realized since going into maps that I actually also really like the hit causes monster to flee on this. For a lot of builds, that's super annoying to have the monsters running away, but for a ranged build like mine, being able to hit them while they're on the move away is actually really safe. It's proccing the amp. The rest of her gear is nothing special. It's all dedicated to safety. This is pretty nice. PDR, 2 res, 86 life. All skills on the slam here with a 21 PDR armor. The 1 skill helps boost her vigor aura. That's all it really makes a difference in there. PDR on the helmet, a little bit of pierce on the arrows, tri-res on the boots. So she survives, which is really all the goal is for her. Survive and then proc amp at the highest frame rate is the only goal for her. It's not trying to have her do a ton of damage. And then the Shadow Warrior helps tank a lot too. Pretty happy with it. I'll do half of this horizon map, just so you can see kind of what the build looks like. But also feel free to stop right here if you don't want to see that. Nothing, pretty basic mods on this map. Nothing too special here. Should be a pretty straightforward example of what she's capable of. I didn't show this last time on Switch, is just teleport staff, so she can move around easily, which I'll probably use a few times in this map. Cast Fade going in. Sorry, Strength and Dex for gear. The rest is life, almost 2,000 life. And with Fade proc, she's overcapped on res, 23 QDR. Pretty typical is just cast Cloak of Shadows periodically whenever you've got a big group, and just keep your distance. It's kind of like playing a boson, honestly. I think it's a pretty fun play style. It's not for everybody. But being able to reach level 47 without unique items, I'm pretty proud of. Wouldn't call it one-shotting, but most stuff dies pretty quickly. See with dual claw, she's still getting 47% max block. It's not the same as running max block with a shield, of course, but pretty good considering it's just 1 point that you needed to get down the tree to Shadow Warrior anyway, and it, able to carry close to 2,000 life by not having to dump crazy points into dexterity. So for stone skin like this, we're going to use Psychic Hammer and do the magic damage instead. I'm curious. Yeah, yeah, magic's doing more damage. Shadow Warrior tanks at the front, kill the boss from a safe distance. Easy. All right. So you get the idea. I won't do the other half of the map on record, but um, pretty good build. Like I said, with Fadecast, 23 PDR max res. She's at 102 on the FCR breakpoint. I'm actually at 112, meaning I could give up 10 FCR somewhere if I found a +2 skill armor that didn't have FCR, or could swap. I could swap this out for a +4 to Shadow Discipline Amulet, and then put a Cham Room in either the armor or helmet to get CBF source. So the damage still could get a little bit better without compromising the breakpoint. I do think 174 is unrealistic unless you get like, 30 FCR gloves and belt, multiple 20 FCR. You'd have to get a whole lot of really good corruptions or crafts that have, closer to that 50 FCR natively on them too, which to get that plus keeping 5 or 6 or 7 skills to Mind Blast, that's would take a while, or would have to get really, really lucky. But yeah, she's almost done at this point. I think minor upgrades, start looking for life or charms, round things out a little bit more. But pretty happy with her. So thank you.